Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'll show you how to assemble these cute snowman ornaments. I purchased this set off Temu. They arrive in this big bag here. As you can see, there's plenty of variety available. You pick and choose the different colors of the hats here, buffalo plaid and red and black, as well as the scarves. The face, the body, hat, and a flat piece there. Okay, and everything you'll need for this, of course, is the beads and the ribbon, everything that came in your pack. You need a needle with a large eye, big enough for the twine, a pair of scissors, and a hot glue gun. Now, this pack arrived with no instructions, and so I did the best I could. Thread your needle. Pretty self-explanatory there. Grab your bead that has no spots on it. Put that piece on there. You just pull it up just enough. And grab your bead with the dots. Next. And don't worry too much if they don't line up. That's what the hot glue is for. Grab the face. Thread that on. And then the black flat top here is next. And then I went with the red and black buffalo plaid here. And slid that on. That is your snowman assembly. But this is a tricky part here with leaving enough of your twine.
Just about 9 or 10 inches is enough.
At the top here, enough for 2 or 3 knots to ensure that those beads stay on. And I would say that is a good 4 inches holding the end right at the top of the bead there. Just place a knot, keeping the knot over both strands of that twine. As you pull it tight, grab a hold of both ends. And I tested it. Sometimes one is enough. I have the room. I have enough twine on there to double knot it. And grabbing that bead, giving it a good tug so that knot stays in place. It's not going anywhere. Cut that end close but not up to that knot. And there you go. And then placing all those beads up to that knot, we're going to cut that end twine with 5 inches to spare. We're going to place 2 or 3 knots at this end to ensure those beads stay on there. Pull tight. Don't worry too much if that knot isn't right up against those beads. A little leeway is okay. You just don't want too much. So there's the second knot right over it. I'm going to go ahead and place another knot. Right over the top of that one, grab that bead. Oh, looks like it may need another. As twine goes, sometimes it's thin, sometimes it's thick. So this one required 4 knots. There we go, that's on there good. And then you need to cut that twine just the same, leaving just a little end on there. And there's your snowman. Now grabbing your hot glue gun, we're just going to place a little bead right close to the hole there. There we go. It doesn't matter if it's a little sloppy like mine is. The scarf is going to cover that up. Let's hold that in place till it dries a little. And if you're like me, you love snowmen. I love to hang them everywhere. I also like to paper clip them to hand-delivered Christmas cards. Maybe tape to the top of a gift next to the bow and gift tag. Now I let that glue dry for at least a minute and leaving about 1.5 to 2 inches.
All depending on how long you want that scarf.
I just tied once here. Brought it over to the side. we go. And then cut. I like to cut my ribbon at a little bit of an angle. There we go. Easy peasy. Like these snowmen to be in order, is just place a little bead of hot glue here to hold that top down. Just a little. So he looks a little more put together. There we go. Yeah, that was a little hot. No worries. Just a little. All right, and there you have it. I really enjoyed making these. I'll be purchasing more sets of these just to have a stockpile on hand to hand out. If you enjoyed watching this video, please click like, comment if you had any questions or something to say. I'd love to hear from you, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.